Hi friends, this is Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Stock Surfers for analyzing the Nifty, Bank Nifty as well as stocks for that 52 pairs. So before we get into this week analysis using Elliott Wave theory, so this is my disclaimer. Read carefully each and every line what I have written, understand that. And finally, I'm not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans, explaining here. So let's move on to our stock Nifty. Just I will check whether it is going recording. Yeah. So and this is our watch list. So this 52 stocks, and after that Nifty and Bank Nifty. So we will start with Nifty. See, Nifty, it's what I explained in the chart before. From here I took a buy exactly in the low, and I have already informed that Tuesday one video, it's a short video as a 1 minute. I looking this as a wave 1 of wave 5, and this is the end of the wave 4, and exactly it was in the channel downward channel, and the wave 1 and wave 2, and exactly it's an equidistant channel for wave 1 and wave 3 connected, and wave 2 and wave 4 is a connector. So there is an equidistant channel. So now I expected, and it is already did that same thing. So for the shorter time frame in the 1 hour, it looks like, and I expected from here it's a three-way structure for that 15,740, but it made a low of 15,766, and again it bounced. So in 15 minutes, it looks like 1, 2, 3. So whether this is 4 and it's 5 got completed, or whether this is the wave 2 and we are in the wave 4. Sorry, wave 3. From here in the 5 minutes, what I expected 1, 2, 3, so 4 and 5, but here it looks like a three-way structure, and again this is an one impulsive way to the downside, or it is looking like a three-way structure. So if it could be a triangle 1, 2, 3, so A, B, C, D, E is a triangle here, and we already did that 5-way structure, or it could make a one more high. It could make a one more high, and again it may fall for the three-way structure. So this idea is got invalid now. So that is why I have explained, expecting this, that sell is not advised. Only if it comes in a three-way structures, make this as a stop loss and go for a buy with the target of 16,270 to 16,400 is my target. So if the daily chart, I gotten one idea as the alternative view. See, sometimes it looks like, sometimes it looks the eye catch, whether this whole thing become a wave 1. See, this is not a wave calculator, so I didn't wave count here. Sometimes it looks like this whole thing is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and beyond that wave 5 of this is the wave 1. So it could be like that. Say for example, if I will show you in that screenshot. 1 second. Yeah, the screenshot is not working. Wait a minute. Yes. Now see, what I did is, this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is got completed. So this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is a wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 is still one more wave is ahead. But what I am trying to explain here is, if this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, so the whole thing is the wave 3, this is the wave 4, and this is the wave 5 of wave 1, after that 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it could continue like this kind of wave formation also. So this is an alternative view. and this is in the longer daily chart what I'm trying to explain here. So whether that is a possible or not, I need to go through all those things in that intermediate waves, whether it is valid or not. But previous I did this as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 as a diagonal pattern in the third wave here. After that I took it, this whole thing will become wave 1, 2. So here is a 3, 4 and 5. So here is the completion of this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So whether this is a valid or what I explained is a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 means it could reach up to 17,000 also if it is get extended. What I'm trying to explain here is whether this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is a wave 3 and this is a wave 4, and wave 5 also, it consistent of 5 wave structure. So whether this is going to end here or it will continue as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a wedge formation like this kind of wave formation also. So we are in the wave 1 here, this one, and after this we need a this kind of third wave here and fourth wave and fifth wave. So for example, if it is like that for 1 second, yeah, this wave 1 length, and if we get place in the wave 4 the rejection, so nearly the 786 is 17,500 and its same equal length is 18,454. So whether it will do like that or as it is, we can stick to that our previous plan. So in any condition what we have to do is we need to exit the position at 16,270 and then we need to wait for that whether it is in a slow movement in the 3 way structures like this kind of slow movement, then we come to know. So at present we are expecting only that 16,250. So next is Bank Nifty. So the previous also same as I said, whether this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is the end of the wave 3 and this is a wave 4. We are in that fifth wave. What I am expecting is one more high is also possible, or whether this is the wave 1 is completed here, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5, but this structure is also not looking like an impulsive wave, whether it is going to squeeze like this kind of a triangle. So whether we need to wait and watch here, and for this it has to break this as per 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, but I'm not so sure. But individual stocks, if we look for that bank stocks, everything it is looking like that same confusion pattern only, whether it is going to make a one more high or it is going to got rejected for that wave 4 is still okay, the consolidation, and then it will break out. So let's move on to that Titan individual stock. So if what I expected exactly did the same 3-way structure and bounce. So we have to wait for this. If you are buying, you need to place the stop loss here only, because if it is in the if it is not in wedge formation, if it is in wave 4 is a little bit a deeper correction, it can overlap the wave 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5. So it could do like that also. If it, and then this channel, the wedge pattern will convert it into channel also like this. After that it can go for that one more high is also possible. And the next is Grasim. Same here, this wedge pattern what I said. So whether, see, this is the one is tough to trade, because if it is going by the ending diagonal pattern like that, each wave got a 3 wave structure. So whether this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, I kept this as a 3, and ABC4 is a running flat. Now we need A, so B is an, I'm expecting that could be a running flat. If it can bounce from here, if it is an expanded flat, it can do like this, and then again one more bounce is already happened. But only if it breaks this channel or this wedge, then only we consider in the daily chart or weekly chart close below this, and then again if it comes like this kind of wave pattern here, if it is not doing like this, whether it is going to be like this kind of, one second, yeah, and again it retested, and again if it did like this, then only we need to confirm whether we are already finished that wave pattern and we are on the downtrend. So allow this zone to confirm. So next is Raymond. So Raymond, as I said previous, I thought this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5 I'm expecting. So the same thing, there is no change here. This could be the end of third wave. I'm waiting for that fourth or A B wave, and then one more ABC is my target is 600. Otherwise, it can reach up to this level also for 850, the next resistance level. But this is my resistance level, first resistance level. But if it is so aggressive, it could reach up to this 850 also, 840 to 850 in this zone. So whether if it is sustained here, and if it is keep rejecting in that, and we may get that one more three-way structures, and again it can shoot. But the whole thing is in, I'm looking only for like a grazing, it can move for the bigger target is ahead here. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5. So it's all looking like a leading diagonal pattern of this one. This is the starting of wave 1 or wave A, right? So next we can move for the Reliance. And one thing I need to explain a little bit deeper. See, I'm expecting, and I already placed the label. So once we placing the labels, we forget and we will stick to our this pattern only. If it is WX and I'm expecting for the Y wave. But sometimes if I hide all those things, this could be a triangle also. We are looking for the downtrend and it will do the triangle like this. So A, B, C and then D, after that E, it's looking like a squeeze, and then again it can go further higher. But that one thing you need to understand, whether this is a bullish triangle, it can shoot above this level, and the invalidation point is it has to break this high level. But if it is an intermediate wave of A, B is a triangle, so the whole thing becomes A. So then A, B, C, D, E, and then this is the A, B and C, it will come to the downside. So the whole thing becomes A, B and C. After that, once my target got reached for that buying zone of 1600 to 1700, so it may bounce for that A, B and C. I'm expecting like that. So whether it is going to happen like that or as per our previous plan, just one second, I will remove all those things, otherwise you will get more confused. That is why I didn't update this chart. So far we will stick to that same plan. This is the plan. W, X, so A, B and C, Y to reach up to 800 to break this low. So once it got the break the low, whether it is going to make a Z wave, it is impossible to explain, and we are to predict here. As of now, it is in a sell. That's it. So whether you need to buy means only we have to wait for to break this low. So next is Bajaj Finance. So Bajaj Finance, as I said, I am not able to count here. So maybe if it is a roughly calculated means, is a wave 1, there is a wave 2, wave 3 and beyond the wave 4 is completed, and wave 5 yet to make. So the whole thing becomes a wave 1, 2, so this 3, 4 and 5. Or if it is in a diagonal pattern or what kind of pattern it is going to do, it's impossible. But compared to the Nifty, if it is one more high is possible, this can also move in any form of correction, because if it is in like this, it is not breaking this channel, you keep it this as a reference, and this one again clone, just to do this, and if it hits this around a 6800 zone, be careful, it could be the end of the trend also. Otherwise, if it breaks the high, so that is why I am not going to trade here in this period. So next is Sun TV. So the same plan, we will stick to that. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this could be 1, 2, 3. So this could be the fourth wave, or it is going to complete, it to complete. Whether this is the end of the fourth wave and A, B, C, or it could make a triangle here, or it could be an irregular flat. So I'm expecting whether if it is comes to this zone of 490, it is a good buy. I think so. Buy zone. We can make it this as an either this is the 4 because it's already broken the high. So if it is comes here, this is also valid for the fourth wave, and one more fifth wave is also possible in this Sun TV. So the next is Z Entertainment. So that is also same plan. We can stick to that. And one thing I need to explain, and one of my students I have explained that one more idea is also possible. So what is the one more possibility here is what I labeled here is 1, 2, 3. So the whole thing becomes a triangle of A, B, C, D, E, and then one more of the triangle breakout for the fifth wave is also completed. So I took this as a leading diagonal of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But we here it looks like A, B, C is already dead, and again it is doing one more A, B and C. So here also it is making A, B, C. So everything it is making as a three-way structures. So if it is in three-way structures means I am expecting once the ABC is a W, so again ABC is a X, so ABC Y. So Y wave means it has to break this low, but we are expecting this low to break, but it can be a triangle. So how means this thing, if it is a B, C is a, so this could be A, B, C, D, E. Then from here itself, if it is a triangle, from here it is a chances for making a one more high also to break this. So then it will become a ABC is a, so the whole thing becomes a B, and C in the five-way structure to reach nearly the next target is 360 to 400 zone. So I'm expecting. So in Sun TV as well as in the Z Entertainment, I'm looking only for the buy for the target. Here in Sun TV it is a positional for me as a buy, and Z Entertainment also same. But if it is making a three-way structures, that is very confusing pattern, because what kind of pattern is going to make, it's a very difficult to identify. But if you are an investor, just forget this, and this is the stop loss. That's the thing we have to do. If you are a trader, you can enter, exit like that. But here also I'm still holding the positions what I bought at 185. Still I'm holding that same thing. So wait for that bigger target, and it has to break this. So if it is an A, so A, B, C, D, E. So this is the B wave, and C expecting for that bigger trend. What I expected in the ITC also. So next we will move on to that steel sectors, JSW. So here I expected one more wave to the high, or this is the end of the fourth. I am expecting for the fifth wave, but still it is making here also all three-way structures. So the fourth wave is still in progresses. So wait for this to end, because second wave is what we have labeled as here is a wave 1, and wave 2 is a very small, and it's a very small, and it's looking like a shallow. So for this, the wave 4 could be a bigger correction also, because of that wave 2 is a very small correction. So let's move on to the next is Zinder. Zinder also need to wait for that, because whether this is the I have already said this, whether this is the third wave and we are in the fourth wave, one more high is also possible. But if it is the end of the wave one, if we need to enter, means we need to enter here itself, the 300 zone. Only if it comes here, we need to buy this Zinder. And this is also that 1 2, so 3, or this could be 1 2 3 4 5 is entered here itself, and I'm looking for the second wave. And one more here, it's, see, it's ABC, it's ABC, and it's all, everything, it is in three-way structures. So I think there will be a bigger consolidation, whether it is going to be a distributions for the bigger players to reach the 300, or it is an accumulation to reach the target of 600 to 700 also. So let's wait for this, but it is in also buy. My target for the Zinder, I have explained that if this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, we are in the intermediate wave third. So that could be an extended in the 5-way structure. So 1 2 3 4 5, after that 800 zone, if it is crossed this high, this becomes 1 2, so this is the third, fourth and fifth. For guidance, you can make it this as a or 1, so rejection B or 2. So the 700 is a 2618 zone. So this could be an target for the third wave, but here it looks like a 1 2, and whether if it is a wave 1 is completed and wave 2, this could be a bigger than this, the target may be more. But if it is C, this is A, B and C, so this is then, if it is still in the correction part, because I expected this as a A, the whole thing, this is a A, this is the B, so I am expecting the C wave. But if it is in a bigger triangle, see, this is the A, so that lowest is the B, what I have considered. But this could be a, so B, after that C, D, E, so this is a bigger triangle, and then it can shoot, see, like this. So this is the A, so three-way structure is B, so C, D, E, and then this is the A, this is the B, and then C can shoot up to above the 840. So we can expect the consolidations. It won't shoot immediately. Everybody will think like that, this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, so we are on the wave third. But it could consider, and it could be an ABC, and again it could be a WXY also. So that will consider as a ABC. So anything it can do here. But if we need to buy, this is not that buy zone for the investor. Otherwise, if you need to invest, and you have to look for that again, if it comes to 200 to 240 also, because it's already in the 400. So if it is in the 240 to 280, means nearly 30 to 40% down. It's whether there is any news, it can come to like that zone. But let's see, because all that still went huge. For example, that Tata Steel. And here also I need to explain here how it could consider, and as a it will convert it into again the impulsive wave 5 ways to the upper side also. See what I did here, the previous wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5 is got extended. So if it is got extended also, it must be declined from here, and no need to break the another high. So that means still we are on that fifth wave. So for example, I will show you here in the daily chart. See, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. So wave 5 is also 1 here, 1, 2, 3. So 4 and 5 is got completed. So whether this is the end of the trend, or it could again decline and again one more high. So what kind of wave formation it is doing? So then if it is did like this, what we do here is, see what I will do here is, see this whole thing becomes the fourth wave of irregular flat. So here it's a 1 2 3 4 5. So this 5-way structure is got completed. So as of now, for our analysis or for my analysis, it has to come in the 3-way structure for a correction in the 3-way structures like this. But if it is so bullish, it will do like this. So what kind of wave formation is this? So then we have to change again how what I did in the JSW. The whole thing becomes a wave 1, right? Like that, this could be that wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5. So here is the end of the third. So fourth, it's need to be in a bigger correction. Afterwards, it will be a 5-way structure. So then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 we did here, right? Otherwise, if it is get extended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so then this will become third wave. So it will keep going on the bullish, then we will keep changing on that. So I will show you that, for example, the JSW steel. Previous I did the same thing, 1, 2, 3 and again 4. So I thought this could be here is a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'm expecting the 4th wave, and again it shooted to this zone, and I didn't expect it like this, because what I did here is again 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 means I expected another one more 3-way structures. So for this third, fourth and fifth, I'm expecting only like this. But after this 5-way structures, we need like this 3-way structure. But it didn't happen like this. So it's so bullish. Then what we have to do is, this is the third wave. So the whole thing becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the leading diagonal of wave 1. This is the wave 2. So wave 3, and I am expecting the wave 4. So like that, this could converted Zinder steel. Sorry, it's a Tata Steel. What we are doing is Tata Steel. So I'm looking only for bullish. Only in that 3-way structures we need to take a risk. So it can be labeled anything, and I have said several times that labeling is not that much important. The price action and the wave structure is most important. So whether there is a 1, 2, so 3 is completed, 4 and 5. So the whole thing becomes a third. I'm expecting the 4th wave. And it could be reached at the 5-way structures also to complete here also. So it's very confusing if it is a bullish. We need to try to enter only in the 3-way structures once they're completed. Like this kind of 3-way structures, like this kind of 3-way structures. See here also the perfect 3-way structures ended, right? So what we have to do is we need to enter here. So like that, whether the 3-way structures got ended, at least small portions you need to take and make it the mind as a stop loss like this here. And what it will do, whether we thought expecting the 3-way structure like this, and keep it in the mind as a stop loss like this. If it is reaches here and if we sell, after this it could make like this, and again it may bounce. So then this will become a irregular flat formation, and again it can show. So that is why we need to observe the wave structure and wave formation. So next we will move on to that Hindalco. No change, the same plan. We have to stick to that, whether it is going to make a consolidation for the triangle, because same pattern what I said, A, B, C, one 3-way structures got over. We need to wait for that structure to complete here. So once the 3-way structure, see from here, once the 3-way structure is come here, you have to buy, making this as a stop loss. That's it. And wait for this to break. If it breaks, that is also considered as a 5th wave, or it could make an irregular platform, and then again it can shoot for the higher for the 5th wave. Otherwise it could make a triangle, and then it can go for the higher. So anyway, I'm looking for that 4th wave. Little bit tough to trade, and it will test your patience also. So let's wait for that. We can see this Zinder. Yeah, we finished the skill. So let's move on to that MGL. So MGL also, see exactly what I expected. From here it could make a three-way structure. So wait for this to complete for WX and wait for that A, B and C. But it will took more time than this also if it is a triple correction. So if it is a A, so ABC is a B. So I'm looking for ABC another C. So then what it will happen is another W, X, ABC, Y. So it could again reach this 1000 zone also if it is a double correction. If it is a single correction in the WXY, from here it can shoot. Otherwise, if it is a if it is in a double correction, if it is a WXY, from here it has to shoot. If it is a double correction, it can again reach for the 1000 zone and again it can bounce for the higher zone. So wait for the next is I think Sun Pharma. I expected here in this zone to reach, but not yet, and again everything it is making a 3-3-way structures. So wait for this drop. Whether if it is making a low, if it didn't break the low also, you just pick the top bottom and wait for this to do whether it is making a triangle and again it can shoot. So this whole thing becomes again a triangle and wait for the bounce to break here. So next is L and T. So L&T, and I got one new count. I think I have explained that 1, 2, 3, and this could be a 4 and 5. So whether this is the end of the 4, or one more thing is this becomes a ABC is a A, so ABC is a B and ABC is a C. So whether it is still that irregular flat for the fourth wave and again one more wave high, or it could make one more correction and then one more high, means this could be a triangle. So this could because the second wave is a very sharp and a little bit without no consolidations, and it didn't took more time. So this fourth wave, it's a very tough whether the end, this is the end of the trend or it is still ahead in the irregular flat. Otherwise, if it is in triangle, so we have to wait for that perfect entry. No need to, if it is breaks the high also, no need to worry. Wait for the perfect entry for the target of nearly 1800 to 2000 also. So wait for this to complete. That's it. And we will move on to that automobile sectors, Tata Motors. So Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland, everything the same, no change. The same plan we have to work. So whether this is the fourth wave, it is to make an irregular flat and again it can bounce, and I have already bought at 300 zone. So wait for this, and partially because I already booked the profit at 348 and I already said in that previous video also. So what I bought at the 285 zone here, and I already booked the profit at 348 here itself I booked. So I'm wait for this exactly it came, and but I already bought from partially at 320. After that 290, yeah, 290 I bought. So once this break the low, I'm waiting for this in that 1 hour chart. Look at this, it looks like a 5-way structure and it is already broken. So wait for the bounce, but it is not so sustained, and here it's looking like one more drop. So I bought at 290 level here. Sorry, 300 zone, yeah, 300. So 320 I already did. In this, yeah, in this drop I did at 320, and again I bought at 300 zone. Yes, perfectly clear. It's not 290 here. And again, what I expected is one more low is also possible now. So once if it is break the low here, what I did the previous. Again, I am expecting the previous structure. So I already covered my what I booked the profit. I covered here, and I just still holding that. So here also, and 300 also, 320 and 300 I bought. So I'm accumulated everything what I had from that. I think so 260 something. Yeah, from here I'm in this trade, and here also I did, and I missed this thing. I missed this area because from here I expected the irregular flat formation. So expecting this, I missed the whole thing. After that, I again catch this one and I book the profit. And after this, I examine here and I book the profit at 348. I have explained that. So now I covered this one as partially here and partially here. So Ashok Leyland, same plan as per that Tata Motors, 1, 2, 3. So we will stick for that fourth way to complete. Here also, see A. So whether this is a triangle or this is a bigger triangle, what I have explained. So A, B, C, D, and it is going to make one more low for the E, and then it could bounce also. So wait for the breakout, and the Nifty also it is doing a bullish for the target of 16,270. So at that time it could make a one more high for everything. So next is Maruti. See, I expected from here, right, for the leading diagonal, but what it did, it again came down in a three-way structure to the downside. So still we are in that correction part, it seems like that. But if we think like this is a correction, what it will do is, it will do like this. It will break above the high. So then we come to know, okay, this is an intermediate wave of third, 1, 2, so 1, 2, like that. So be on buy side here also. If it comes here, you know very well about the Maruti than me. So it's a very good company. So whether it is making a bigger correction here, or this is the end of the correction, because I expected the 6,200 zone here, but it didn't came. So this is an impulsive wave, this is a correction, and one more impulsive it will give, or it could break the high and again it can do a irregular flat. Let's wait for that. And Aster Motors, see, perfectly it came, and now I am expecting the bounce. So whether it is making a from here, it's ABC is a W, so it is doing from here or here. If it did without making anything like this, there is a chances to break this. But if it break the high and it can do like this of irregular flat, this wavelength can be happen here, and then from here it can bounce. So that could be an irregular flat formation in Aster Motors. So TVS. So TVS also, the previous what I expected here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I said I am not able to count this, but anyway, if it is a structure pattern, this is with a correction and this is an impulsive way, and we are in the correction. As per this, it came down and I am expecting a bounce. But if I got on one idea, so what is the next idea means, if the whole thing becomes a ABC is a 1 in the diagonal pattern for the third wave, so this could be 1, 2. So this thing is a ABC is the third. So this is the fourth. This is the fourth. So then here it will do like this. If we see like this, this is a perfect trend line. It accepts this trend line. So it could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more fifth is also possible. But one thing I'm expecting here is whether this is ABC. So 1, 2, 3, and this is a 4, and one more ABC is a 5 is also possible. But here it can do like this, it can bounce above this zone and again it may fail, so that will also allow for because it didn't, one second, yeah, it's already broken the high, so this is the end of that trend also. But why I'm not keep this as a fourth wave means this is a impulsive wave, so this is not looking like a three-way structure. So that is why I didn't done this only. Either this is the end of the fourth wave, so this is the A, B, one more C is also possible for the target of 700. Either if this is still ahead, it could break again this high, so making this impulsive here. After this A, B, C, so this whole thing becomes A, this whole thing becomes C, and this is an this is A, so this is the B and one more C, so that could be the end of the fourth wave. Again it can shoot for the fifth wave also. So I'm looking only for the bullish in that TBS. So what is next is Castrol India. So Castrol India, if you are watching me from that past 6 to 7 months, I'm still bullish in this. I already bought exactly in this low, you know very well, around 103.9 something or 14, exactly 104 I think so. Okay, 104 or 104.2. So still I'm holding and booking, but I'm booking this. After that I'm buying here, so a lot of entries and exist, but here I didn't done anything because it looks like a correction, more correction. So I'm expecting to reach this zone. Whether this whole thing becomes a 1 or A, this is a 2 or C, lot of possibilities here it looks like. So whether this is a A, B, C as a 1, A, B, C is a 2, A, B, C as a 3, anything I'm looking only for that. After the three-way structures, we need to buy in the bullish, and it is making a higher high also, so it is not making a lower low. So once if it is in the previous support, the broken zone, again it will become the support. So if it reached here, you can buy for the target of the next is around 170 to 180 zone. Let's wait. Yeah, this zone 175 to 180, this zone we need to for the target. So next is upper low tire. So wait for this zone 180 zone, whether the 5-way structure is got completed or it can do an irregular flat formation. So I am looking only for a buy here in this zone, this one and JK tire. So whether this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is got completed, and again waiting for the 3-way structures to complete that 4th wave. So this wave 1, this is a wave 2, so this is the end of the wave 3, and still one more high is also possible. After the 3-way structures only I need to buy, and we need to wait for this how the aggressive it's. So then only we need to buy. So next we will move on to that C8. So C8 is a very slow movement nowadays, and it's already did that one spike and immediately it bounced and immediately it reached here. So from here I expected, right, the 3-way structure is dead and I'm immediately on impulsive wave. So whether this is an impulsive wave to the downside or this is the end of the correction. So this could be a wave 1 and wave 2, and this could be another wave 1, wave 2, like that it is going to make. Otherwise, this kind of wave formation, I expected this here to reach for 1570, but it already reached that 1475, and again that strong impulsive wave to the downside. So now it could make one more way to the high. Again it could reach from here, and again it can do like this, and again it can do like this. So see, everything what I am expecting, it won't happen lot of times, but we can predict how the market can go here. So what is our main thing here is only if it reached here 1080 and it need to break this. So wait for this. Exactly it took the support here, this trend line. So if it breaks and retested here, and then again if it reached here, exactly we need to buy, because this is a strong support zone, the next support zone. Yeah, now it is taking the support here. If it breaks this, the next support will be here. We need to buy here because A, B, C. So here also A, B, C, and this is also A, B, C. So this will become the whole flat correction. So once the A, B, C is got over, again we need to expect for the C way to complete the pattern. So this is the W, this is the X. So this also again the W, or this could be ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2. It can be like that, and the ABC is a 3, or this could be ABC is a 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could be a wedge formation. So a lot of possibilities here it seems, but I didn't trade yet here. Only if it reached the 1100 zone, I will decide to buy. But after that only I see that wave structures and formations. So next we will move on to that IT stocks. So HCL Technologies. See, exactly I exited at 1040, right? So what happened to that next? It fell down. So what is the news? You know very well about that. Someone has resigned, so it came down. So now here what it is doing, everything is in three-way structures. So what is a three-way structures means? Whether this could be an Y, so again it is making an X and it didn't break the high, so there is a chances for YX, and one more Z, it can be break this low also again. So otherwise wait for to break this and enter blindly, but only in partial. So once if it is a bigger correction or is the smaller corrections, you need to enter another partial. So wait for this to break, because as I said previous in that how that Infosys is going very bullish, right? And I keep changing the count according to the price action. Not yet I am entering in that trade. So like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After onwards this is 1, 2, 3. So this becomes a 4 and 5. After this becomes a bigger one, bigger 2, and the end of the fifth of this wave 5 could be the wave third, this third. So these are all for confirmation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are all one impulsive wave, but I don't know how it is making here. So whether it is going to, this is a distribution or accumulation, we can't explain here, and we can't predict here. So whether this is the distribution zone means I am expecting one more wave to that downside. That could be a bigger correction also. So how it affects the fundamental news, it depends upon that. So only the fundamental news only boost our technical analysis to reach the target. So I don't know whether how it is going to do, but I exited my position, right? You know very well about that. I have already bought here one partial, and I exited at something here, and I have explained that I'm still holding that one position, and I exited exactly 1040. So wait for this. Exactly did the same three-way structure, and again the three-way structure is to complete. So nothing matching here. You need to understand that what kind of wave is forming here. So everything, if it is three-way structure, means still we are in the correction. So for that, this is the W, X, Y, X, and one more three-way structures. I'm waiting to break this. So next we will move on to the Infosys here. So as I said the previous how it is going to very bullish, right? So 1, 2. So here is a 3. Either it is an expanded triangle in that wave 4, and one more high is also possible. So that could be the end of this 1, 2. So here is a 3, 4, and 5. So it's still in bullish. Once if it is getting the three-way rejected, that could be an end of this for Roman letter 4, and one more high is also possible. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 1, 2, this is the extended third wave for this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. After this wave 1, wave 2, and this is the wave 3. So we are in that expecting the wave 4, and one more high is also possible. So that is it will reach the 1700. So wait for this again to make bad. expecting the 1700. If we are entering at the 1500, the 200, but if it is fell like this, and I will change the count. But what we bought at the 1500 will be, again we need to wait for the bigger correction, then only we need to enter. So that is why in that higher zone I'm not getting that to entry zone. Means just I need to watch only, because I'm not an investor to forget, put the money in a forget, because I'm a trader, not an investor. And if you need to invest also, not here, not to invest here, it's just only the trading now, because we don't know how much long it will go and how much shortfall it may come. So either than missing the profit, no need to lose the profit, no need to lose the profit, and no need to lose the capital also. So that is why if it is so bullish, I will just exit, and I will just keep on watching only. Sometimes I may get, see how I got the HCL. If you understand, just that's it. So next we will move on to Wipro. See, and here I have already done one alternative view like JSW. See, here I did as 1 2 3 4 5 and 1 2 3 4 5. So this would be the end of the trend. So we need another correction, but there is no news and nothing in this. So how we can expect this fall? So that is the one question, right? So whether if the whole thing becomes a wave 1, so this becomes a 1 2, so 3 4 5 like this, but here the intermediate waves 1 2 3 4 5. So this is a 1 2 3 and 4 and 5. So if we getting this is the end of the rejection, we may get a 3-day structure. But if it is again and again going in the 3-day structures, and again if it is getting bullish and it is accepting this and it took this as a support, we can try. That's it. I am saying we can try, but later onwards it will be 1 2. So this becomes 3 and 4 and 5. So this will become later onwards like this. So this will become a leading diagonal 1 2 3 4 5. So this could be also possible, and I have seen this the same thing in US oil, that is crude. The same pattern I did. So let's wait for that, because I'm not going to enter here in the IT stocks. Because all IT stocks is already leave the station. So the next one is, 1 second, we will check the watch list. CHL, Infosys, Wipro. So next we will move on to the bank sectors. So DCB Bank. So here A. So I'm looking for this because it's looking like one more 5-day structure impulsive. So I'm waiting for this to break. Once if it breaks this, I will be in buy side, and looking for the target here 120. But I'm keep on waiting for this to break. So if it will reach the 98 this zone, or if it reached here also 100, if it is break this, that is also valid for that. No need to average here. It's only one, and we are wait for the target 120. And if it is so bullish, it can be this is the end of the B, and it will be a C wave. Otherwise, it can make a triangle if it is a bigger consolidations. So same thing in RBL Bank. Here, so 1 2. So whether this could be a 5th wave, or if this is the ABCA, ABCB, and one more low is I'm expecting. So this is A, this is a B, so C, and this could be a or W, and this whole thing becomes X or B. So we are expecting a Y or C. So once this is the end of this B, it could make a one more for the same bullish only. Otherwise, if it is in a bigger correction and the B is not yet completed, means whether it could be in a triangle like DCB, or whether it can go above the high and it could fall like this for the irregular flat pattern. So a lot of patterns we can consider in the B wave. So wait for that, and SBIN. So still it is not broken that 430 levels, right? The 440, yeah, the previous side. So still it is in consolidation. So ABC is a B, ABC is a C. So whether it is making a triangle to break, and one more high is also possible for the completion of the fifth wave. But I don't know how much it will sustain here. Whether it is a spike and then it come down. So we have to wait for this. Otherwise, what we expecting to break, and it will do lot of times what we expect, it won't do like this. It will do like this, and then we have to. So still the fourth wave is not yet completed, and we have to move like this. So A, B, and C. Otherwise, if it is a triangle, then there is a A, B, C, D, E, and then again it will bounce for the triangle breakout for the fifth wave. So that is also possible. And Axis Bank, say Axis, ICICI, everything is in same structure. So I'm not going to make a buying here. Only if it reaches in this zone, I will consider to make a buy, not in this zone. So let's move on to the ICICI Bank. Yeah, it is looking like a double top. So whether this is a what I expected here, it's a triangle. Let's wait for this. If it is go high also, no need, I won't worry about this. Only if it is coming like this, I need to buy for the target again one more high. So whether that could be an irregular flat or it could be a triangle. Wait for that, or this could be the end of the trend. No need. See, this is all already in that final wave situations in the bank stocks. So I'm not sure about the bank stocks. Only the RBL and DCB looks like good, but I don't know. It may go like that Lakshmi Vilas Bank, or it can go like S Bank. So a lot of consideration it can go. So I consider that as a longer term period for the RBL and DCB. So next is Kotak and HDFC. We will just move fast. Here also, see, it is not yet broken the previous low. So whether this could be a fourth wave, it's squeezing, right? So sudden it can be like this. For example, I will show you in the Deepak nitrate. I just keep on watching that, and I have already done an analysis for this here. I look at from here, that same thing is happening in this Kotak Bank. So immediately, and it break, and immediately it's a 3-day structures. Wait for this. So like this, at least we may get up to this level. So in Kotak Mahindra Bank, this way, at least we may get up to 1960 if it breaks. At least 150 points. Minimum is 150 points. If we enter above this 1775, if it is in 1900 also, it's a 125 to 150 points we may get. It's a just enter and exit, that's it. And HDFC Bank. See, it is not yet broken this low, and it is making the 3-day structures. Here also 3-day structures. So wait for this. If you need to buy, you can buy here, and you have to wait for this rental stop loss. Keep in mind, if it is a break below this, you need to exit your positions, because how deep it can go, it's very tough to predict here. Because as per my analysis, what I expected in all the banks, one more way is also possible. Otherwise, it's already ended. It could already ended also. So I kept this as a wave 1. This is a wave 2. Wave 3, wave 4 means this is the end of the trend. If this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and still one more wave to the upper side is also possible. And I am expecting, I am not going to invest in all the bank stocks. Only RBL and DCB, and just keep on watching and just Only the small positions I'm having that for the longer term. So next, I think I finished all the bank stocks. We will move on to next. Still 18 stocks to move. Okay. So next is Gatti. See, Gatti is a 1, 2, A or B, but I'm just removing this A because a lot of it's already went above that 2618. So this is not still A. It could be A1 also. Here it's already reached the 3618. So 1, 2. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the end of that third wave. So I'm expecting the fourth wave. It's a little bit bigger correction. No need to retest this downward line, this trend line. Whether I'm expecting this at least. Yeah, at least here. It's a 140 again. So that means nearly 15% down. Let's wait for this. If it is come like this, and I will be in buy side. So next is Mahindra and Mahindra Finance. See, I expected this could be a B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is also valid, and exactly we break this low. So this is also valid for A, B, C correction. So from here it could bounce and making this as a stop loss. This is a very good stock to invest. At least we may get a sharp nearly 30 points from 174 to 185. In this zone we may get a rejection. So if it is the end of this B, we may get an absolutely aggressive movement. Otherwise, if it is a W, X, A, B, C, so one more low is also possible. Whether the next support zone is here. So from here it can be a bullish from here. Otherwise, if we get rejection in this strong rejection, we may reach up to 120. But let's wait for this because stocks are not doing like what I'm expecting the consolidations. Forex in that is my little bit controversy for me doing the forex and the stocks. Stocks is very slow. Sorry, it's a very deep correction. Immediately it will bounce. So they are everybody buying. Buyers are looking for the sharp correction. Immediately they are not looking, and immediately if it is a 20 to 30% fall, means blindly they are buying the stocks. So wait for this. I'm already in the buy. You know very well about this. It's around 155. Just waiting for that. Still. So next we will move on to that Manappuram. So that is also still in the buy. From here 140 I had said, and it's already broken this high and the previous high also. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm expecting the fourth wave and one more fifth wave. So the whole thing becomes wave 1, and again 2, and again for the 3 bigger 3. So like this wave I'm expecting here. So one thing you need to understand whether this is A, so the rejection B, if it reached here, see we can't expect, I'm expecting this, but it won't do like this. Immediately it can shoot for this from here also. One second, I will delete this. What it will do, it can again shoot like this, and it will do consolidations here, and again it may shoot. So once if it did like this A, B and C, so here I did as a W, X, A, B, C as a Y. So this is what I'm expecting. So that is why I still keep on buying, and added the one portion at the Aster, I think a Friday or Thursday. I already added the position here, 195 the high, while after this breaking. So let's wait for this, but it won't do like this, but there is a chances to break another low also. So then this is a this A, B, C, and again one more wave to the downside. So this whole thing becomes A, B, and C, and again it can shoot like this. We expecting like this, it can do like this. We expecting like this correction, it will shoot from this. So anyway, we are looking only for the buy, and we already broke the previous high also. So let's wait for this rejection to add. Otherwise, to book the profit nearly at around 260, yeah, 250. The next this thing. Okay, next target. So let's move on to A, B, F, or L. So that is also, it's already broken the previous high here. So I'm expecting the three-way structure. So I expect the same thing. So I'm looking for a W. So X could be an this thing. So I put it in the auto. Yeah. So this is a W, X in the running flat, or if it is an expanded flat here, and one more wave to the high is also possible in the ABF forward. So JK Pepper is also in bullish. I will show you why it is in bullish. See, I took it as 1, 2, 3, 4. If it is the fifth wave got ended, it must be like getting rejected from this zone, like this three-way structure, and then again it may bounce. But what here it did is 1, 2. So this is the bigger third wave. So here it will do like this, and immediately it may bounce. So after that, what we will do is this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the bigger one, this is the bigger 2, and this is the bigger 3, 4, and 5. So still up to 300 is my target for in this JK paper. So wait for the three-way structure consolidation, and it will retest this again the broken trend line. It will took as a, then we will change our trend line to 1 like this. Once it broken and retested, we will change our channel like this. Perfectly, it will retested this the bottom trend line. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that will be the end of that third wave. Bigger 1, bigger 2, bigger 3. So I will remove this A or B. So looking for the target of 300 and above in this JK paper. So we need to buy. So mind this for the bullish. These are the good stocks to again for a good target also. If it is around 220, still 20 to 25% is still in your bag. So next is, one second, we will check our yeah, Phenolics. Yeah. See, I expected and I have said right. This we have to consider this ABC, and I'm looking for this. ABC is a W, X, ABC is a Y, again X, ABC is Z. So we can move it, because here I took it this as a 2 or B. So now we can change this labeling as a diagonal pattern, means ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2. So the whole thing becomes A or W, X, ABC. So this will become the third. So waiting for the third, fourth, and after that, see, it's already what I explained this, it's already retested this, broken this one. So whether this could be in a diagonal pattern, ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2, right? It's a WX, ABC is a Y. So it's already retested here. If it comes like one more wave like this, keep this as a channel, copy this, clone this, keep this here, and if it reached here in this zone, again we can buy. So that will become 1, 2, so 3, 4, and 5. So my target is around the 650, and that is also the previous resistance zone. So that is my target in Phenolics cables. So I think Yeah, 1 second. I will just add a glass of water. I'll yeah. So next is Aster Dm, and I said the previous it's a very slow stock, but there is a sudden spike it may do because one 5-way structure got completed. I'm looking for the 3-way structure, whether it could do to break this low nearly 130 or 125, or if it is an irregular flat formation it can go above this high and again one more low. This wavelength it can do like here, and it could make a one more high for the 3rd way is also possible. And previous itself in the week I said, I think 15 days before, look for this as a triangle and it could break the high, immediately break, and I booked the profit and exit at 170 zone. And I have informed my Telegram channel also. So I don't know whether this is going to break like this. It can travel like this. Sorry, yeah. It can go like this. It can break this high and make this as a ABC is a A, ABC is a B, and C one more way to the drop, and one more high for that 1 or 2. So let's wait for this, but the 5-way structure is here. So after the 3-way structure, I'm looking for that bullish. So next is Amara Raja battery. See, here also I said this could be wave 1, this could be wave 2, this could be wave 3, this could be wave 4, and this could be wave 5. So this whole thing becomes a leading diagonal also. So expecting the 50% level, and I have marked this as a support zone. So I already in the buy at 750 zone. I already in buy, but I didn't average here because it's 750, and if it is goes around this level only 600 zone only, I need to buy. But before that, I'm expecting at least a bounce. I am expecting at nearly to 875. Previous I said as a 925, but now it is in the target of 850 is an achievable. But we have to wait for this. Whether this is a 5, it looks like a 5-way structure. See, I'm not forcing this chart. What my eye is catching, I'm just explaining here. So whether this is the what I expected, this as a 1, so 2, so this could be a 3, 4, and 5, or this is A, B, and C. So sometimes our view is like this also: A, B, and C. It's a zigzag, and after that we need a 1A, B, and C to the downside. But whether this is the end of the trend in ABC, because I'm not able to wave count here in this zone. It's a A, B, and C is a W, X, A, B, C. See, it's a very I'm not able to count here. This some stocks it's like this. So we need to wait for that exactly according to the fifth expansion level and as per that support and resistance pattern. So this is an accumulation zone. So wait for this, and whether we are expecting for that bigger target. So whether this could be wave 1 or A, and this could be B or 2. So wait for the third, or it could be a WX, A, B, C. Wait for that. So because why I indication is this is a strong support zone, that's why. And in that 1 hour chart also, it's doing the 5 ways, I think so. I have observed that in the 15 minutes, I think so. Yeah, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it could be, see, it's doing a 5-way structure, that's it, and it's a V reversal. So at least we may get some bounce for at least 850, I think so, if it is a 3-way structures. So be patient in this. So next is IOC. So everything it is in bullish. in this all patterns. IOC, ONGC, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I expecting the three-way structures, but it is doing one impulsive way to the downside. So wait for this bounce on three-way structures, and it is a very slow. So wait patiently, and again if it is say, and this is as per the previous support is here. It is doing here. So whether it is can bounce, otherwise it can be another this zone it can reach. What I had explained, so it can do like this. So ONGC. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So expecting a three-way structures. So once it did in three-way structures, then we may be see, and this is the next support zone. Whether this is the support zone or this could be a support zone. So 1, 2, so 3, 4, and one more wave 5. This thing can happen because this ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2, ABC is a 3. So whether this is a 4 or this could be a 4, one more ABC is a 5. So that is also possible. And this ONGC, so ITC. So I think ONGC is not in our watch list. Yeah, IOC and ITC. Okay, I did that same because I'm in the in buy. So ITC here 1, 2, 3. So ABC is a 4. So 1, 2 here. I took it as ABC is A, B, and C. So everything it is making is a leading diagonal pattern. So ABC is a 2, ABC is a 3, ABC is a 4. So A, B, and I'm looking for that C. Exactly, it did that same. So I'm in the buy from the 2, not 2. So I'm expecting it has to break this 240 zone. At least we may reach at 245 to 250 also. So still I'm holding this position. So this is no alternative use here for me. And next is GAIL. See 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm expecting three-way structure. So there is no change in this. So wait for this pattern. At least if you need to, anything can happen. So if you need to buy means at least enter partially and wait for this zone. Whether this zone to wait, otherwise this zone to wait. That's it in GAIL. So next is Cummins India Limited. So that is also still we are in the fourth wave. Right? I'm expecting to reach this zone of 800. Otherwise, if this is the end of the fourth wave, so this could be the five-way structures. After the three-way structure, it can bounce from here. So everything it is 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 need to do for the bigger 1, 2, 3. So next is LIC Housing. One second. The same thing happened. LIC Housing, yeah, Finance. See, wait for this. There is an impulsive, and I'm expecting a irregular flat pattern, and one more to the downside, to the previous support, this zone, or this could be like this zone, this zone. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is already completed. So I'm not in this. So I'm looking for to enter. And if you place this here trend line, we may get in this zone, right? So wait for this to reach here. It's around 410, and then we can look for the buy. So next is Concord Container Corporation. So I'm looking for the fifth wave. So whether it is going to one more low is also possible. This A, so whether this is a A, B and C is a W, X, Y. So wait for this to reach this, otherwise it can bounce from here also. Otherwise it can do consolidations. See how it did here. The same thing happen, it can do like here. So one more fifth way is also ahead for the target of 800 and above. So next is Parag Milk Foods. So here I took it this as a ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2. So whether the whole thing becomes A, B and C, I have explained that also. So whether this is the end of A, so this is the B, and C is looking for the 5-way structure and it is not yet invalid. So this could be a triangle. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So nearly 160 up to 180 is my next resistance here. Only within this zone we are trading. So but I am in a longer term buy. This is not a shorter term. Then what we did as an A, B, C, then if it is keep on shooting like this, we converted into 1, 2, so 1, 2 like this. So after this, we have to wait for that. I'm looking only for this as a positional wave, I think, because it's all mid cap or small cap maybe. So I keep on watching from long term, and while I'm starting this Indian stocks, I keep on watching this. So next is Mind Corporation. So Minder Corporation. Minder Corporation. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait for this, and it already broke the high. So whether this could be the irregular flat formation, and one more high is also possible. So 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5. Otherwise this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After this it could see, and I am looking for the C wave. So it will convert it into how that Infosys. So only after the 3-way structures we need to be in buy. That's it. I'm expecting the 3-way structures, whether it is going to happen. If it is happen also, we need to be in buy side. That's it. We need to average these kind of stocks because A, B, I'm looking for the C wave. So next is Exide Industries. Yeah, Exide and Chrysler, last final one. So Exide is looking like a one impulsive wave to the upper side and again one impulsive wave to the downside. So I'm no idea in this. I'm just keep watching this to enter in this zone. Otherwise we have to enter here or after this breaking of this high, and I need a one short fall. So this A, this could be a B and then C. I will enter here. So unless we are entering here in this zone without knowing anything, at least if it is go high and then again if it, so these are the watchable stock, not the entry stocks. No need to enter here. So it is doing this kind of wave formation here, consolidation. Once it breaks this high, immediately it will next resistance zone is here. So the next resistance zone is 237 and the next resistance zone is 277. So it will keep rising only because this is also W, X, A, B, C and it is making a W and again one more X. It will convert it into like that. So next we will move on to the final Chrysler. So I think it's a very lengthy, nobody can watch, I think so, right? So no worries, I'm just doing it for fine tuning and to help others, so nothing else. So I exited the position here, I said, because I took it this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here I thought this is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5. So this could be a leading diagonal. So and it's already broken this channel also. So here it's looking like one more bigger correction is going to happen, I think so. But no need to enter here. If it is going to break this high also, need to watch, because sometimes it could be a fake breakout, what the people, a lot of people call us, but we Elliotticians called it as an irregular flat formation. But sometimes if this is a wave 1, see, for approximately, I will explain, this is a, sorry, if this is a wave 1, the rejection of wave 4, it did the 786, so this is also valid. And for the rejection, and one more here, it's, sorry, here to here, the third wave is the 1618, near to that. So let's wait for this. If it is in the three-way structures, once if it reaches around that 400 zone, sorry, 500 zone, it's a, I think it's a good buy to here, good buy zone. So I hope you enjoyed my all analysis and you can learn something from me. So thanks for watching. So we will see you in the next 15 days. And I started to update only the Nifty in every day, and I already started that, and I have already posted that also. So I decided if I have a time, I will update daily once the market is ended, about that 3:30 and 4 o'clock. Within that, I will the short video only for the Nifty. And the next week, what I will do is only we can watch that if it is any bigger movement and it is going to happen, means I will do all the stocks. Otherwise, if it is not in a little bit consolidation zone, means what I will do is only I will cover Nifty and Bank Nifty and SP 500 and US 30. So after the next 15 days, I will cover all the stocks. So I hope you enjoyed my analysis through Elliott Waves. So trade safe and have a nice weekend and have a nice profitable week to everybody, and we will see you in that daily analysis for Nifty updation. Otherwise, in the next week for only the 4. Otherwise, in the next 15 days we will see. So thanks a lot and have a nice day and have a nice weekend.